Okay, so the world of data privacy is absolutely exploding, right? And with that, there's this whole wave of training programs popping up, all promising to turn you into a privacy pro. But how do you actually figure out which one is legit? Well, today we're going to go under the hood of one company's sales pitch to see exactly how they're trying to win you over.
So maybe you're thinking about a career in data privacy. And why not? It seems like a really promising path, whether you're just finishing school or you're looking for a total career change. But let's be honest, it's also super complex. It's full of legal jargon and tricky technical stuff. The real question these training programs have to answer is, can they actually get you from where you are now to where you need to be?
So, we got to look at the marketing materials from a company called CKonnect. What we're going to do is just deconstruct their pitch piece by piece to see the strategy behind their promises and really understand the message they're trying to send to get you to sign up.
Right. Any great sales pitch knows exactly who it's talking to. So, first things first, who is CKonnect actually trying to reach with this whole thing?
And wow, they are casting a super wide net here. I mean, they're going after students, established professionals, and people switching careers all at the same time. What that tells you is that they're positioning their program as this kind of universal entry point. You know, the classic no prior experience necessary.
Okay, so they've got your attention. Now for the most important part. What skills will you actually walk away with? Let's take a look at the curriculum they're claiming will make you job ready.
The whole curriculum is basically built on two pillars. So on one side, you've got the theory, the big deal privacy laws like Europe's GDPR and California's CCPA. But the real core of their pitch is on the other side, the practical, hands-on stuff. They're promising you'll learn how to do things like conduct privacy impact assessments, or PIAs, and handle data subject requests, which are those formal requests people make to see or delete their data. And this focus on practical tasks, that's not an accident. It leads directly into their main marketing message. It's not just about what you learn, but how you learn it. And they've even branded their method Privacy Made Practical. And here it is, their big promise, an 80-20 split. They're telling you loud and clear that 80% of your time will be spent actually doing things, not just reading dense legal theory. This is a direct hit on a huge fear people have, paying a bunch of money for a course that's just too academic to actually be useful in a real job. And they are not shy about this. I mean, look at this quote. This is a direct shot at traditional academic learning. The promise couldn't be clearer. This is not going to be a series of dry lectures. They're positioning themselves as the cure for boring theory. You see what they're doing here, right? This contrast is everything to their pitch. They're defining their value not just by what they are, but by what they aren't. It's a classic marketing move. Create a villain, in this case, boring, abstract theory, and then swoop in as the hero. So, hands-on is a great buzzword. But how do they actually deliver? Well, they break it down with a specific example, like handling data subject requests. The idea is that you'll get guided walkthroughs, you'll use real industry software like OneTrust, and you'll watch live demos. Basically, they're promising to give you a simulated work experience before you even land the job. Okay, so you've learned the material, you've used their practical method. So what? What's the payoff? This final part of the pitch is all about the real-world career benefits they say you can expect. And the whole thing culminates in these three key promises. You walk away with a certification, you now have skills that companies are actually hiring for, and ultimately, you give your entire career in the privacy world a major boost. It's a very straightforward, benefit-focused ending. And this one phrase, this ties their entire pitch together. It's not about abstract knowledge. It's about being able to get a job immediately. Job-ready skills from day one is that final, powerful argument meant to convince anyone who might still be on the fence. So, when you strip away all the details, all the specific laws and software tools they mention, their entire marketing message really just boils down to one simple, memorable idea.
And that idea is their official slogan, Privacy Made Practical. I mean, those 3 words perfectly capture their whole sales pitch, taking this really complex, theory-heavy subject and making it simple and accessible for a real-world job.
So, CKonnect is betting everything on this 80-20 split that favors practice over theory. And it's a compelling pitch for sure, but it does leave us with a much bigger question. For any complex skill, whether it's data privacy or learning to code, is there even such a thing as a perfect balance? And if there is, what is it?